Are you a busy professional looking to diversify your portfolio? Ever wanted to passively invest in real estate but don't know where to start? JF46 provides you with a guide to passively invest in real estate. This is the Passive Investor Show.
And now, the Passive Investor Show. Here's your host, JF46.
Hello, PI listeners. Thank you for lending me your time today. Welcome to the Passive Investor Show. I'm JF46. Our goal is to provide you, the busy professional, with passive investing tips and tricks for your real estate investments to leverage more time for you to focus on your true passions. Let's get to work. Just spent a lot of time over the holidays with friends and family, and a lot of discussions came about life and friend and just living and doing the things we love and sharing these conversations with friends. I thought it was beneficial to just create this episode based off one of the strong topics we had in regard to investing with your previous employer's 401k. A lot of the conversation was centered around the process of how to get there. So it's more about finding a custodian. And for instance, let's just say you have 500,000 plus in your previous employer's 401k, and you've just moved on to another position. You can take about 150,000 of that and move it over into a self-directed IRA. Just so you can have some, I guess you want to call some play money to dabble yourself into, to dabble into the business of maybe even you want to get into some Bitcoin investing, precious metals, or for the sake of this podcast, real estate. Let's say you take 150,000 and you want to break that up into 2 to 3 different types of syndicated investments. Let's say 75,000 a piece, and you have some money just sitting there remaining. What are you going to do? What kind of opportunities, and how do you find a custodian? So there are a bunch of these little companies that focus on self-directed IRAs. You could do a lot of research. You can go to Bigger Pockets to find out and ask a few questions. There are a lot of custodian managers on there that'll be happy to answer some questions that you might have in regards to self-directed IRAs. But also, it's about action. Once you get the information you need, you pick a custodian that's right for you, and you begin the transfer process. All in the meanwhile, you are building the relationship with the sponsors of the deals that are going to be offering these opportunities. So when I was explaining this concept to friends and families, it was like a aha moment, like a light bulb just went on, because they didn't understand that they could get to control their 401k, and they just thought that they'd lose the contributions from their previous employer, or roll it into their new employer's company policy, which is, I am going to refrain from saying my personal opinion, but you get where I'm going with that. So if you can control it, it's a better situation than rocking and rolling with the previous employer or a new employer. So, but the concept of it was to get your feet wet. You don't have to roll everything over. I interviewed someone, Dan from Rocket Dollar, and in regards to how much is the minimum rollover that they usually are seeing from investors. And he said about 100,000. He even put up 100 grand candy bar in the episode. So if you have the desire to invest in multifamilies or invest in real estate, because you see the vision and you have that moment of clarity where you think it's a better way to diversify your portfolio. I would start looking at custodians and doing a little bit of research on where you can potentially place anywhere from 100 to 200,000 of your total 401k. You don't have to do all of it. You can do a portion of it, which is great as well, because as you're learning and as you're trusting the process and getting your feet wet, you don't have to put everything and allocate everything there. So that was just one of the key conversations I had over the holidays, and I thought it was beneficial to share it with the audience. But it was a pretty powerful moment for others to see that they got to control their IRA, even if they left the company that they were with for quite some time, instead of just doing the same old rocking and rolling under rollover from company to company. So I hope this is beneficial to you, and I most certainly thought it would be. So let's keep rocking and rolling. Here's to 2020. A lot of investors I partner with have one major challenge. They are busy professionals that love to create memories with their families, but are too busy to actively look and find value-add real estate that cash flows. Hey guys, I'm John Fortes, and I want to partner with you. I provide investment opportunities through apartment syndications that allow my partners to invest passively so they don't have to worry about trading more time for money. If you are interested in creating passive streams of income, wealth creation, and all the tax benefits that come along with investing through real estate, I encourage you to fill out the form at www.investwithfortes.com. Invest today so that tomorrow you can trade money for time. Once again, that's www.investwithfortes.com. And I can't wait to partner with you. PI listeners, I'm grateful for your time and I appreciate you for listening. For more information, go to passiveinvestorshow.com. If any of this resonates with you, please subscribe and leave a review. The more you know, the more we grow. Thank you for tuning in. Till next time.